All right, Leo, welcome to your weekly horoscope for March 8th through the 14th. My name is Athen. So we have a very powerful week. We've got the Uranus Pluto Square going exact here midweek around Wednesday, all activated by Mars going over Uranus, which is all happening in your 8th house of behind the scenes activities, shared resources, the debt sometimes or bondage we have with others if there's something going on in that realm. But the deeper elements of life, basically, and being able to see what life is truly about. Beginnings, endings, change. And if we're open and willing to have change in our life, then it is a beautiful house because life is about change and growth, and that's what the 8th house symbolizes. So with Uranus there over the past 3 years, you guys have had that activated by Pluto with the changes there, and now the fast-moving planets are going over that Uranus. This week in particular, activating that Uranus and for the rest of this month. So very powerful stuff. So it starts off on Sunday when we have Mercury going into your 7th house. Well, that's nice. You guys recently had a new moon in that 7th house a couple weeks ago. Now Mercury going in there, maybe you're going to be thinking about relationships, developing your relationships. Mercury is always the synergistic side of ourselves. So there's opportunities there with relationships now, right at the beginning of the week. So this is all relationships, of course, friendships, family, romantic, anything in between. But you'll definitely benefit from exchanging, wanting to learn, wanting to share and communicate with those people in your life, or make some new contacts too, perhaps. Maybe you have with that new moon. And your ruler, the sun's still there for pretty much this whole week up until Saturday in that 7th house. So enjoy those relationships. And also on this sort of Sunday time period of this week, the beginning of this week, the sun goes over Chiron in that 7th house. So if you guys have been healing and reviving some of either your perspective of relationships or your relationships are going through a healing process right now, that's great. Spend the time over the weekend with those relationships or thinking about it, because I think you'll find that very healing and reviving. Now, Monday and Tuesday, Mars trines up to Jupiter. This is a opportunity for all of us, and for you, it's activating your 8th house again and your 12th house. I mean, your 8th house is activated all week, so that's the big emphasis. But Jupiter's from the 12th, really supporting you with these transformations and changes and growth and things like this. Jupiter has been, probably for about the past, it's been a while now, since about the second half of last year, transiting your 12th house, having opportunities with either spirituality, behind the scenes activities, just overall rest and relaxation, going with the flow. Lots of opportunities there. It's very serendipitous too, and synchronistic, like you can see synchronicities in your life path is sort of unfolding and has this flow to it. But Jupiter is retrograde, so there is this reflection about this. Now, continue to reflect on these spiritual matters, but I still think there's opportunities there. And I think, especially around Monday and Tuesday, look out for them. Maybe they are regarding relationships, but I think it might have more to do with the uncovering more about yourself on a deep spiritual level, or more about your relationships on that deep spiritual level. So whatever it is, Monday, Tuesday, tap into your adventurous side with Jupiter there. Continue to expand your spirituality, open up that door to the subconscious, to the unconscious there, and I think you'll see what you truly enjoy, what's truly meaningful to you in life. And that's all starting to activate the Uranus-Pluto square, because right around Tuesday and Wednesday in particular, Mars goes over Uranus in that 8th house. So a positive trine up from Jupiter. I think we're starting the week wanting. There's opportunities. We're feeling good about it. We're optimistic about it. And then on that Tuesday, Wednesday time period, Mars is, we're just ready. We're ready for change. We're excited, or we're restless, or we just have this urge. With Mars and Uranus, it's very catalytic. So take it slow. We all have to take it slow, take it easy, and make the changes, but one step at a time, nice and subtly. We don't want to rush into anything, and want to keep it nice and grounded. But in either case, put in that energy, because like I said, it's the week and the month to do so. So with that Mars there, yeah, I think we're all ready for change. It's that 8th house. Maybe it does have to do with shared resources, deeper elements of life, life and death, beginnings, endings, whatever it is that's shaping up in your particular experience, probably over the past 3 years or so. But what's happening is that you are finding your true self, your true spark, by going deep, by going within, by willing to have change in your life. And a lot of these changes are happening from your 5th house, where Pluto has been squaring up to this Uranus. So Pluto in the 5th house is your guys' self-expression is changing. Your guys' joys of life are changing. What puts a smile on your face. So keep going with that. Keep going with that flow, and that's going to support the energy, because we want to work with the 5th and the 8th house concurrently. See how these changes are benefiting your joy, and your joy is benefiting these changes. Continue to have fun. And do it in such a way that you're working with it constructively, because there's a lot of power here, a lot of power of your self-expression, a lot of power of your joy, and it's all being activated this week when you are being your true self and allowing that inner self of yours to come out into the open in many ways, for yourself and for your relationships as well. So that's the major energy of the week. Starts Tuesday, Wednesday, but it lasts all the rest of the week and into the following week as well, in particular. But use that Mars energy. Put that energy forward. Now, Thursday, we have Venus going into Aries. So that's your 9th house. So things are slowly starting to trickle into your 9th house now, starting with Venus. So there's a transformation taking place, and that's what the 8th house is all about. It's the house of transformation. But once we're out of the 8th house and into the 9th house, that's when we really start to see it. So with Venus here, it's signaling to me that there is some openness. There's there's a vast 9th house opening after the transformation period. So like the light. The light after the darkness or the storm. Not that it's a negative thing, it's just that things are internal during that period. So now we see it external, and there's the light, there's the expansion opportunity. So tap into your adventurous side. See life in that expansive way. Tap into your guides, your higher self, your spirituality, your principles in life. All of these things that the 9th house rules. Maybe enjoy some traveling over the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if you are guided to. But Venus is going to be there for a while, so just continue to enjoy basically the adventurous side of life, whether it's adventure of the mind, adventure of the spirit, adventure of your physical body, your emotions, what have you. Now on Saturday, your ruler goes into that 8th house, so things will start to shift from more of the relationship stuff, which I still think, like I said, you're going to be thinking about, and that's still going to be playing a role with Mercury. But with your ruler going into the 8th, I think that's where you're going to really start to understand a lot of things around Saturday, Sunday time period about these deeper elements of life, how you can really enjoy it, express yourself perhaps more, and gain that vital life force energy by this transformation, however you see that, the change in your life. And it's all for the best. It's all very powerful. So for the next 30 days with your ruler there, you're seeing it, you're illuminating the unconscious, the subconscious, you're gaining that vital life force energy, and there's a tremendous amount of power, like I said, with that Pluto that's being unlocked through that process. All right, Leo, have a fantastic week. Thank you again for all of your support. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care.